Welcome. Welcome to the lovely Trackside. Thank you, Trackside, for hosting this comedy open mic. If you've never been to a comedy open mic, I'm gonna just give you the rundown. So basically, you'll just have people that are willing to sign up to do comedy, obviously. But the comics are going to be given 8 minutes. They're going to be given the light at 7. Yeah, they're going to try old material, new material. They might eat shit. They might, do well. So if there's something that you don't like that they said, literally the worst thing you can do to them is not say anything at all. That's how we ended up here in the first place. Like, give me attention, please. Mom, Dad, say something. But yeah, I guess with that being said, let's get into some actual jokes. So what's going on, man? So I went to my friend's mom's funeral today, or celebration of life, and she's Asian. Alright, we have a racist in the crowd. But yeah. But yeah, so celebration of life. My friend, she's Asian. Okay. So in the middle of the pastor going on, hold on, sorry. Let me start this timer. My bad. I gotta give myself a clock, Gotta be fair. Alright, celebration of life. My friend is Asian. The pastor was talking. In the middle of him talking, all of a sudden I hear a dog bark. And I was like, oh, that must be dinner. Yeah, just kidding. We had chicken. Yeah, I didn't really plan anything. Like, sometimes I have a set list, sometimes I don't. And I guess tonight is one of those nights where I don't, because just my mind has been in like different places. So I guess let's just start with, like, I'm a follower of Jesus, and I really feel like he just gives me like comical moments, just like the funeral or a celebration of life, where all of a sudden it's silent and all of a sudden a dog barks. Okay. Like another example, like a couple years ago, I was depressed. I had gotten out of a relationship of 4 years with the girl who I thought I was gonna, get really, really serious with, but it didn't work out that way. So I was just lost, and Jesus knows you personally, so he knew I had a thing for white girls, so he gave me my favorite thing ever. He gave me a nice white pussy. Yeah, I'm now a cat dad. That's the best pussy I've ever had. Okay, she's the only one I've ever had. Yeah, man, he's funny. Like in that period of time, I was just praying. I was like, Lord, sweet baby Jesus, please, give me a nice, beautiful lady. What up? So yeah, he's a comedian. Like in that period, I was just praying to him. I was like, Lord, sweet baby Jesus, give me a nice white lady. And he was like, I got you, bro. And then he gave me a cat, and I was like, dude, what? This is not what I asked for. But it turned out being better. Yo, what up, dog? But yeah, some people don't believe in the resurrection, you know, and I don't really get it, you know. Like, I've seen my gas meter go back up. Like, I parked it at E, now I'm at a quarter of a tank, baby. Who's trying to take this road trip with me? Speaking of which, I'm gonna need that resurrection to get back home. Yeah, thank God gas isn't expensive nowadays. Like, at least it's still, like, at least here, at least it's still, like, in the threes, you know? But everything is so damn expensive. So damn expensive. Like, I gotta get a part-time job on top of my full-time job just to get a chocolate bar, you know? Now, I gotta, you know, I just gotta eat ass and pretend it's chocolate, you know? That's really eating the booty like groceries. But yeah, speaking of eating the booty like groceries, you ever eat something like, sometimes, I don't know, this might be weird, it might not, but I've ate things that aren't an apple like an apple, like an onion. And the other day I had an orange like an apple. Yeah, this is where I was gonna say another butt joke, but I might just pass on that one. Let's see. So this past week it was Labor Day. Thank you to all the laborers. So. Like a brown man would, I mowed my lawn. That's not even a joke, that's just real life, man. I was like, I'm gonna take advantage of this day off, I'm gonna get this work done. And low-key, that's probably like the Hispanic mentality, you know? Like, I'm sorry, but America is the best country in the world, okay? Yo, I might be. But hear me out. Like, people go on and on about Europe. They're like, I can't wait to go to Europe on vacation. And then they get there and it's like, the food is, all right, their fruit and vegetables are great, top tier. I'll give them that. So is their olive oil. But other than that, like, their food is just mid. Let's be honest. And like, the food here is so much better. And it's honestly because we have brown people. Black and brown people. I'm sorry. Yeah, over there they just use salt. It's like, my friend, you can use more than salt, you know? Anyhow, other than go. Okay. So, like I said, I'm a follower of Jesus, and I really think that he's a comedian. Like the other day, I saw a tailless squirrel. Like, what the fuck? What happened to his tail? And I bet he wonders the same thing about dudes that cut their dicks off. Oh man. Welcome to a comedy show, people. Welcome to the comedy show. And speaking of comedy show, we have an actual clown here. You know. So with that being said, let's give it up for your first real comic, Gamble the Clown.
All right, I just recently lost my...
Hello. Hello, train. Yeah, man. Yeah, be careful saying that you're a serial killer. Women might just start throwing themselves at you. I don't get what's up with women and like this obsession with true crime stuff. You know, they can't get enough of it. It's honestly like asking them to quit is like asking a guy to quit porn. It's not gonna happen. And they're both watching it for the plot, I guess. Why is she stuck in the dryer? Alright, man. Let's keep it going for your next comic. Alex Fanning! Yeah, man. I look forward to training potty my kids. You know, I look forward to it. Like, I really like peeing outside. Yeah, every man. And it makes sense, because you don't have to clean up. You don't have to get chewed out. Like, hey, you didn't clean up your dribble. You know, so it's like, the grass doesn't complain. The grass is like, thank you for hydrating me. So yeah, like, I look forward to potty training my future kids, who knows. I'm gonna just be like, all right, let's go outside. But don't worry. We only pee in private, public place, outside. Yeah, just make that clear. Not anywhere near school, okay? Yep, just make that clear, guys. Psoriasis. So Alex likes the scissor. I don't know. I don't know. I heard psoriasis and I was like, psoriasis. Scissors. All right. Okay. I guess he likes the scissor. I don't know. I was trying to. It didn't work clearly. But anyhow, your next comic has a bunch of material that will work. He's a very funny guy, very smart guy. Let's give it up for Andrew. Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. But apparently I smoke all the weed in the world. Speaking of which, did y'all know that there are nuns that smoke weed? That's crazy, man. I need to find where those bitches are at. Spark one up with them. Yeah. So spooky season is coming up. Shout out to the Pumpkin Spice Girls. That's the plus size Spice Girls. Hey, I love big girls, man. You know, careful skinny girls. Big girls know how to suck some dick. Oh man. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's spooky season. And back in the day, they used to test if you were a witch just by basically throwing you in a river and, I don't know, tying you to some weights. And then if you sunk, you were a human. If you came back up, you were a witch. Okay? Do you ever think they did that with like vampires? Like, did some vampire testing, like, I'm gonna take this wooden stake to your heart. If you die, I guess you're a vampire. If you die, I guess you're a human too, I guess, I don't know. Okay, well, I just thought of that. That clearly needs some work. But yeah, spooky season. On a lighter note, a chicken peed on me the other day. Yeah, I work as a...
Got your attention.
Yeah. Yeah, I work as a farmer. Yeah, man. Imagine that, like, going to college, studying math, just to end up the same place I would have if I just would have crossed the border. But hear me out, ladies. I'm growing eggplant, so if you need a plug, I got you. I've got plenty of eggplant. Apparently that's what women want. Eggplant. Eggplant. The emoji. All right. Let's keep it going for your next comment. Joe Radler. Man, funny. Yeah, Joe Radler of Lake Norman does sound like a car dealership. Speaking of which, let's see if there are any real ones in the room. Crazy Kevin Powell! Yes, there we go. There we go. We're alive, people, we're alive. Let's give it for your next comic, Shannon Griffin! Man. Yo, that was your first time, right?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
It's been 2 years in the making.
She's had to listen to so many stupid jokes for the last 3 years at least.
He's fine, I blame him.
She's coming next time.
She gave him one on the wrinkles and the nuts. Oh man, that's funny. Shit, yeah. Your next comic is also very funny. Let's give it up for your man, David G. Yeah, they, people, you know, society nowadays, they tell you, they're like, you know, you really got to support the rainbow people. You know, support the gays, you know. So, I just started cheering on Catholic priests. Oh, man. And Boy Scout leaders. Support the gays. No. just kidding. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Let's keep it going for your next comic. Maddie! I couldn't. Pujol. I couldn't say it. That's actually how Maddie eats out his lady. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, Australian. What the heck? That's confusing. A guy from Boston with an Australian accent. Honestly, Australians and English people crack me up. Like, I don't really understand their English. So if I ever go over there, I'm just gonna carry around a microphone. And I'm gonna just go up to him and I'll be like, speak please. Because every British band ever, every British singer ever, once they start singing and they got a microphone in their hand, the accent goes away. It's amazing. Yeah, that was just poorly constructed. We try stuff and sometimes it works. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit, you know? But anyhow, your next comic is funny as shit. Let's give it up for your man, Oscar Gomez. He said so much. I'm trying to make a joke about something he said. I can't think about it right now. But yeah, he does have a show 2 weeks from now in Graham Cinema, along with some more local comics. So if you're looking for something to do in 2 weeks at 7 p.m., hit up Graham Cinema. But let me think. Borders. Yep. I got nothing, okay? I had something and then it went away. Maybe it's in my notes. Let me see. Nope. I got nothing. Anyhow, your next comic has a lot of something. Your next comic is funny as shit. We've got 2 comics left. This next one is very funny. Let me just make sure he's... well, he might be in the bathroom, so let me buy some time. All right. Yeah. Oh, bet. Yeah, let's give it up for your next comic. Funny as shit. Yetta like Jetta. Yeah, man. Yeah, I look forward to the days where I can be not claimed by my lady. You know, I look forward to those days. I look forward to the days where I can get yelled at by her too. You know, like take out the trash. So I take her out. No, I'm just kidding. That's why I'm single, guys. That's why I'm single, clearly. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, 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 I'm trying to think of something. Yeah, so people wonder, people like to say that cats are very curious, you know, three-letter animal, very curious. And I mean, I get it. But there are animals that are more curious than a cat that are also three letters. Like an ant. Those motherfuckers are so curious. They just go wandering around, just biting shit, you know? And they just end up finding me. They just bite me. Like I said, I work as a farmer, so they just freaking find me. I'm just like chilling on some tarp, and they manage to find me. And it's like they bite me, and it's like, dude, like how am I not Ant-Man now? Like that's how it works, right? What do I need to do to turn into Ant-Man? Like, do I need to throw your ass in a microwave and then you bite me or something? Yeah. Well, ants. Speaking of which, ants, did y'all know that ants jump? The first time I saw an ant jump, I was so confused. And then when it was a red ant, I was even more confused. I was like, I thought only black ants could jump. All right, we've got one more comic. Let's give it up for your man, Dave. I don't know, I can't read your last name.
Whatever you call me, I've been called worse. Think about people who are my best.
Yeah. What a show. And I want to say thank you everyone for coming out tonight. Our next open mic will be in 2 weeks. So if you want to be here, you know, we'll be here in 2 weeks. If you don't want to be here, we'll still be here in 2 weeks. So thank you guys. Love you guys. Thank you comics. Have a good night, everyone.